Our next speaker represents the Government of Canada. He's the Minister of Democratic Reform, the Honourable Pierre Poilievre.
The problem with being on a stage with a group of clergy is that you're inevitably underdressed. But I want to assure you that my Saturday afternoon attire is not an indication of my lack of interest or seriousness about the cause before us. I'm here today to express the Government of Canada's absolute and total solidarity with the Arabian Christians who are under attack and face genocide by Islamic extremists. This solidarity does not only manifest itself in words, but in deeds. I want you to know that Canada has provided non-lethal security assistance of equipment such as helmets, body armor, logistical support, and as you saw in the last 48 hours, an announcement that we will have Canadian soldiers providing advice on how to defeat and overcome the terrorists. In addition to that, Canada's emergency stockpile includes an array of items designed to meet the basic needs of a minimum of 25,000 people for 3 months, including tents, blankets, kitchen sets, hygiene kits, hygiene awareness, cooking materials, blankets, tents, and other basic essentials that will allow the people who are under attack and fleeing it to survive and overcome during this time of immense and imminent peril. Now, it is often said, and I believe even rightly so, that we should understand the root causes of this terrorism. I believe that the root cause of terrorism is the terrorist. I believe that what motivates the terrorist, despite all of the complex and convoluted sociological explanations that some try to impose, what motivates the terrorist is an unvarnished, undiluted, unequivocal evil that must be defeated and destroyed. There is no cause related to social justice. This is not about the depletion of resources. Many of the fighters on the ground for ISIS come from some of the wealthiest places on planet Earth and have had privileged upbringings, which they have then departed to enter into this genocidal action in a foreign land. Many of the people who are funding this terrorist organization are among the wealthiest on planet Earth. They are not poor, they are not fighting for social justice. They are privileged, they are strong, and they are using their privilege and their strength to single out a small and vulnerable people for death and destruction. That is the textbook definition of genocide. The Christian people have a profound and deep history in the Middle East that, of course, goes back to the time of Jesus Christ. For two millennia, Iraqi Christians in ancient Mesopotamia have lived proudly and peacefully. They were, up until just 12 years ago, 1.5 million in number. Right now, estimates put the population of Iraqi Christians around 200,000. This is an astonishing reduction in the size of the population. Over 70% of Iraqi Christians have been driven from their land and in some cases killed. I had the enormous privilege to visit one of the courageous congregations that still stands in Baghdad today. Despite all of the violence and all of the terror, the Christians in that land continue to be resolute and defiant in defending the words and the beliefs of Jesus Christ, and to stand the ground and on the ancient land that their ancestors have inhabited for so many centuries. If only everyone could be as courageous as they are. And so we send the message today of Canada's solidarity with this people who are under attack, and indeed Our solidarity with all religious and ethnic minorities who have faced persecution, whether they happen to be from a Shia or Sunni background, whether they are Kurds, Jews, Christians, Yazidis. It doesn't matter who they are, they have the right to worship God in freedom and peace, and it is the duty of those who enjoy that freedom and peace on this side of the world to stand in solidarity with them. My friends, Prime Minister Harper pledges to do just that, and we thank you for doing so as well. We stand with you, and we pray for our brothers and sisters around the world. Thank you.